Oh, my hat.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Two Broke Mice. I am Melinda.
I'm Chris. Sorry.
And as you see, we do have a special guest with us. So on Tuesdays, we go live every Tuesday.
Hey, you might want to turn that off.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to call 911. Oh no. Okay. So, anyways. We like to promote other channels because we do watch other channels. And so today, this Tuesday, we are premiering We Can Show You the World. And we are going to introduce you to Katie. This is Katie.
This is Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Her husband is working,
unfortunately,
Duncan, so he can't be here, but that's okay.
Yes. So we're going to give you a few minutes and tell everybody here. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us. A little bit about your channel, and yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So we started as a daily vlog and recently have changed to fewer videos. Originally, we had two goals of our channel, and one was to just have vlogs for ourselves. This is our third time we are living in the Orlando area. So the previous two times, I just feel like we did so much fun stuff and we took pictures, but it just wasn't the same. So having these like almost video diaries to go back on, we thought would be really cool. And then second, we feel like there's a lot of wrong information about Disney out there, and we just wanted to be another resource of good and accurate information.
All right,
where'd you go? Okay.
I keep losing the...
Okay, well, that was
okay.
Great. Okay, so that's good. So, yeah, so everybody, please check their channel out. It is We Can Show You the World, and they also have an Instagram page where you
need to slow down.
I know, I'm talking too fast. I'm just so excited. They have an Instagram page. She'll put up pictures, and it's great to follow her, too. So you can go ahead, because I'm getting to...
All right, first question. What got you into Disney?
What got me into Disney?
Yes.
Gosh, I've always been into Disney, like since birth. Like there wasn't a thing. I think my parents just were Disney fans. I mean, I know they were, and it's just been part of my life forever.
Oh, okay. So that kind of goes into question two. How long have you been a Disney fan?
Yeah,
honestly, you know, it's funny. I was just on Twitter recently, and somebody asked what was your first Disney attraction, and I was like, well, I don't know, because I don't remember. So I asked my mom if she remembered, and she's like, she actually went to Disney World while she was pregnant with me. So she remembered that my first technical attraction was the Haunted Mansion. She said she remembers it because at the time, cast members were allowed to help guests, like especially pregnant women, like into the ride vehicles, like they could touch them. So she remembers being like so impressed that the cast member held her arm as she climbed into the Doom buggy.
Oh, wow.
And what is something about Disney you love the most?
Oh, gosh. Well, I think it depends if we're talking about the movies or the parks. The parks for me are just about that escape from reality, especially with everything everyone's gone through the last, year and a half.
Yeah.
Having that escape, that bubble is just so nice, especially as adults. And obviously, with children, it's just magic on steroids. As far as the movies go, I just love Disney music. I love learning new characters, and of course the storytelling is always on point.
Yes.
Go ahead, you take that.
Oh, where are we at? Okay.
Number
4. Why did you start your YouTube channel?
Yeah, well, I already said that before. That's okay. But it really was because we go to the parks so often, and the Orlando life as a Disney fan is so unique, and not something that everyone gets to do. And like I said, this is our third time living here, and we haven't ever stuck around real long. So we wanted to have these memories so that if we ended up having to move again, we had more memories of our time here.
And you and Duncan are originally from Where are you originally from?
We're originally from Wisconsin. So just a quick bio, I guess, because that's kind of interesting. So both of us, Wisconsin, we actually met in high school. Then we moved to Florida in 2012. And then we moved back to Wisconsin. And then we moved back down to Florida in 2016. Then we moved to Denver. And then in 2018, we moved back to Florida. Those were all job-related moves.
Wow. Oh. Well, I do know you guys were cast members, were you not? So what year were you? What year were you cast members?
Those are complicated questions too, but they are interesting facts. So the whole reason that we even moved down to Florida in the first place, I'm sorry, my Facebook is pinging. Let me. Originally, I wanted to have this professional internship with Disney it was a operations training Disney University professional internship. And the only way you could qualify for that particular professional internship was to do the Disney college program. Well, I had actually graduated from college already, so I went back to school to take some classes so I could apply for this college program, so I could apply for this professional internship because I was so determined to work for Disney training. So I get to the college program. I was at Hollywood and Vine at Hollywood Studios. So at the time, this was back in 2012, so they didn't have the holiday dine yet. It was just Disney Junior for breakfast and lunch, and then there was a Fantasmic dinner package for dinner. So as soon as I got there, I was like, okay, what do I got to do to get this professional internship? And then I found out there was only one position. I had no idea. I thought it was like the Disney college program where, there were multiple positions to fill. And then I panicked because I up and left, our home to get this internship. Well, it just so happens that the intern that they had hired for the season I did my CP in left in the middle of the program. So because I started reaching out and letting them know I was interested, they reached out to me in the middle of my college program and took me early.
Oh, wow.
So, wow.
Yeah, that's a very unusual story, but I was very thrilled since that's why I did the college program to begin with. So I worked at Disney University. That's the place where everybody goes to take traditions. So it was a very admin role. We worked with all of the things people do before they get to their location to do training. That all happens in that building. So that was super fun. Then I worked at the Polynesian as concierge, and that was in the waterfall days. So I had a beautiful backdrop. During that time, Duncan he started part-time at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex as a guest ops ticketing sort of thing, and then he got a full-time position at quick service at Animal Kingdom. So he did the outdoor vending, so the popcorn, the ice cream, the pop-up bars, all of that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So that was the first time. The second time, I was wrapping up my master's degree, and I wanted to do an internship it wasn't required by my degree by any means, but I wanted to do an internship in my degree. So I went for another professional internship and I got it. This time I was with Facilities Operations Services, which is the opposite of everything frontline. So I worked with the ride engineers and horticulture and security, and I was working on a training class for them. And then I went into a management internship at All Star Music in their food court.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was all over the place. And during that time, Duncan was at the Brown Derby and Grand Floridian Cafe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And you know what, though? That's how Disney people tend to work. When you meet someone at Disney, they always have a story because it's so very common to hop, even with non-internship roles. It's just what happens. So that's our Disney cast member story.
Wow. Wow.
So, okay, how long have you had your channel?
Since October of 2018.
2018.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at the time, my job then, I traveled for work a lot, a lot. So I was in the airport every week. So that's why we kept filming every day, because I was in a different state every week. So I was like, this job isn't going to last forever. Or I thought it was going to last longer than it did, but I didn't think that I'd be doing a traveling job forever. So I was like, this is really cool, and I should be, taking video to look back on. Now I'm really glad I did, since for those that don't know, I was laid off from that job in April of 2020 due to COVID impacts on the hospitality industry. So now I'm really glad that we took those videos.
Yeah. Gives you something to look back on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What is your favorite thing about being a vlogger?
Oh gosh, I think it's just that I get to have. I've always been a picture taker, and even back in high school with like real camcorders, originals. I loved filming things with my friends, even though I didn't get access to the video camera that often because expensive toys back then. But I've just always been like that documenter kind of person. So to have this for us is super fun. And especially like as Disney changes now that we're focusing more on theme park and travel content, to see how the theme parks change, even from like when you look at Epcot in 2018 to today, it's just so cool to see all the differences.
All the changes. So did you start doing the vlogs and then Duncan just, okay.
No, we had started, we actually were really latecomers to YouTube in general. We had no idea even when we started the vlog that there was this whole community of people. Like this was so new to us. But yeah, we just started, and then we started like watching videos, because obviously when you start posting it suggests videos, and then we just uncovered this community of people.
Wow. So well, let's do this. So we have a question for you. It's from Princess Tessa from Fabulous Life, and she wants to know, what is your favorite park?
All right, I'll answer this for both me and Duncan. So my favorite is Hollywood Studios, but Epcot always has my heart, if that makes sense. But Studios is my favorite theme overall, but Epcot's my happy place. Duncan's favorite is Animal Kingdom.
Why is Hollywood? Probably because you work there.
No, I actually really have a soft spot for like Sunset Boulevard and the old school. It's not because of Galaxy's Edge or Toy Story Land. Like, I love those places, but that's not it. It's just that nostalgic old Hollywood feeling, and it's the same reason I love the entrance to California Adventure in Disneyland.
See, yeah, we haven't been to Disneyland. Okay, go ahead.
Having a little disagreement.
What?
Are you DVC members?
Yeah.
I told you.
All right, I lost.
Oh, so sorry.
No, that's great. That's great.
No.
That's great.
Yeah. Because I don't watch in some of your vlogs. I don't remember hearing.
We might not have ever said it, to be honest.
Hawaii, you've been,
Well, that we didn't actually use DVC points for, though we were in a DVC studio. Duncan's mom is a cast member, so we had a friends and family discount. That's what got us to Milani. Right now, DVC is doing a thing where you can't borrow from your next year. You can only borrow 50%. So we didn't have the points we needed to stay with the points, and DVC was running such a good deal then too, but it didn't work out. So we stayed with the friends and cast member friends and family discount. But we bought into DVC before we left Disney the first time, because they were running a cast member discount on the down payment. So that's what got us into that.
What year did you buy into DVC?
Maybe 2014.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Would you know what Duncan's favorite thing about being a vlogger is?
I think he just likes to use his creative side. I'm definitely the talker, but he is the editor. And he actually watches a lot more YouTube than I do. So I think he just gets his inspiration from that, and he's the one that edits everything. Like, I do the social stuff. he's the cameraman.
Okay. Well, you can answer for Duncan too. What are your favorite Disney characters?
For me, Simba is my number one favorite.
Yeah.
For Duncan, it's Tigger.
Oh, my man. See, I thought maybe it was Chip and Dale.
Well, I was going to say, and it's like right up there, though, is Chip and Dale. And that's probably our mutual favorite. We love Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers equally.
Yeah, Duncan seems like a Chip and Dale kind of person.
He sure is. You know, he definitely, like when we started dating, he wasn't like a big Disney fan. Like, we're both very childhood. We're very childish adults. We own it. We like cartoons. But he wasn't like a Disney parks guy. Like, he'd been there. He likes it. But it wasn't until, you know, we moved here that it was like, oh, there is so much stuff to do here. And I started making him meet characters. And then, of course, now anytime we see Chip and Dale, it is a must do. There's no question about it.
That's great.
So I asked Princess Tessa this. Did Duncan marry into Disney? It just sounds like he really didn't marry into it. He kind of liked it before, but.
Yeah, I would say, like, yes, he kind of married into Disney, but it was already the seed was planted before.
Okay.
Had a spark.
Yes.
So what is your favorite Disney movie, cartoon, or
live action or
The Lion King is definitely mine. And Duncan's changes on the day. He's a big Toy Story fan, which kind of goes with our like we don't want to grow up theme. But his will change on the day. But mine forever is The Lion King.
The live action or the animated?
The animated. I have not seen the live action. I'm so embarrassed to say that. No, I am too nervous to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of it and I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I kind of have felt like that with a lot of the live action remakes, so I wasn't that excited to see it to begin with. But my live action opinions seem to be the opposite of everybody else. Like, Duncan and I really enjoyed Aladdin, and that seems to be the one that people disliked a lot.
Oh, the live action?
Yeah.
I thought the live actions were good.
The live action Aladdin is probably my least favorite.
That doesn't surprise me. We are very opposite on people on that one. But I watched the Dumbo remake, and I was really slow on watching that because I was just kind of live action remaked out. I actually enjoyed that one too, and I had not heard great reviews on it, but I liked how they twisted the story a little bit.
Yeah, the Dumbo was good. I haven't seen Lady and the Tramp yet. The Beauty and the Beast.
I like the Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
For if you try to compare it to the animated, there's no it can't hold up. But on its own, it's not a bad movie.
Yeah. No.
So now the Little Mermaid, I don't think I'll see that one.
Yeah. I will definitely won't. I won't pay Premier Access on Disney Plus for it, but I'll watch it because I'll say the Little Mermaid is my number 2 favorite Disney movie, so I'll probably see it eventually.
Okay. All right. You were I remember some of the videos you were like looking for a job.
Yes.
And you're still looking for a job?
I am still looking for a job. So if anybody watching is looking for a training professional with lots of hospitality industry experience, I'm your girl. I don't want to move, though. That's why this is taking so long. But I am officially at 398 applications as of today.
Wow.
Yeah. But the light at the end of the tunnel is things are opening up as long as this COVID spike stays under control. I should actually be hearing back from a job tomorrow. So fingers crossed that that's finally the one.
Yeah.
They said that I would hear by midweek, so I was kind of hoping that might have been today, but since it's now 7:20 Orlando time, I don't think that call is coming. But hopefully tomorrow, because I would like to just know, even if it's bad news, I would rather know before we leave on vacation on Thursday.
Right. Did you ever do travel agent or anything like that?
Yeah, I do that now, actually. It's one of the many side hustles that I do. Not that it's a side hustle, it's actually quite a bit of work, especially when you're doing, I do all travel, so even like just overnight hotel stays, but in general, the travel agent community is very competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now you said Duncan is restaurant manager. Front of the house or back of the house?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, both. A lot of places, especially a lot of chains, you do both.
Yeah, I worked somewhere where you worked at the back of the house for so long, and then they move you to the front of the house, and I guess so you get both experiences.
Yeah, so then they can move up. Yeah, this chain does both. Like at one point, you could be like a certified, kitchen manager, but now it's just all one.
So how far away from the parks do you live?
We are 2 miles from Cinderella Castle.
Oh my.
Okay, so how often do you go?
A lot. We definitely go at least once a week. Sometimes right now our days off have been lining up, which when I was working that didn't work out too often, but right now our days off are typically Tuesday, Wednesday, so we try to go at least once, but normally twice.
That's great though. I mean, yeah. Now, did you get your annual passes or? Yeah.
We've had ours for quite a while, and we didn't turn them off during COVID.
Oh, okay.
So that way you can keep. Yeah. So since you're DVC members, do you guys get discounts for, even though you're Floridian, you get that discount, but do you also get a discount on top of that since you're DVC members?
No, it's the same discount. So the thing with DVC, you get access to the Gold Pass, which is typically just a Florida resident offering, but now it's Florida resident / DVC. But we were Platinum Plus pass holders, which had the water parks in it.
Yeah, we had that 1 year.
Yeah, since they have, they don't offer that one anymore. We're just Platinum. We don't like blackout dates.
Yeah. Well, yeah, living down there, that would be hard.
Yeah, exactly. Like because we had an annual pass, we like kept it alive after we moved the last time. And I was like, well, I'm good with gold then because we're not traveling to Florida for Christmas. That's
right.
Right. And now our favorite thing to do is go to New Year's Eve at Epcot. So now we definitely don't want those blackout dates. But when we weren't local, we definitely.
Can you see the fireworks from your house?
I sure can. That window right there.
Oh my.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's been really great. It was kind of weird. When the fireworks stopped, you get so used to hearing, the loud bangs every night. And, just with COVID and how scary everything was, to just have the fireworks cease was really creepy. It felt like apocalyptic. Oh, wow, I can't say apocalyptic. It felt creepy. And now that it is back, it's almost shocking. You're like, oh, it's 9:15.
So you could probably go to sleep with the fireworks. And when they stopped the fireworks, it was harder to go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, we're night owls, so we never went to bed anytime near the fireworks. But it's funny because you do get so used to them, you don't hear them after a while. But when they started testing them at Magic Kingdom, and Epcot, because really late at night you can hear Epcots too. But when they were testing at midnight, it was waking us up because we were so not used to hearing the fireworks. So I'd like actually get out of bed and like peek through the blinds to see if it was Magic Kingdom or Epcot, because I wanted to know who was testing.
Oh, wow. So how long have you and Duncan been married?
We are coming up. Oh, it's almost August. So we are coming up on 11 years.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So, okay.
I see you guys have a pup there too.
Oh, no, you
yeah.
have two, don't you? Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember their names. Gizmo and
Gadget.
Gadget.
Yep.
Yes.
So, okay, so who's the bigger Disney fan?
Oh, me for sure. There's no question. He's probably more into like the details with the newer IPs. He definitely knows a heck of a lot more about Marvel and Star Wars. But as far as Disney parks and Disney random trivia goes, it's definitely me.
Yeah, Chris does better with the trivia stuff than what I do. Oh, the
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So how many times did you move? You moved 3 times down there?
Yeah. Well, technically, I lived in Florida with my family 1989 to 1992. So my family, originally from Wisconsin, moved down here for my dad's job when I was a kid.
Wow.
So I had 4 years of childhood Disney as well. So I know original Epcot and all of that very, very well. So yeah, four times in Florida total.
Wow.
So did you start your channel this last time you moved there?
Yep. Yeah, we moved in June of 2018, and then we started in October.
Wow.
Let's see. I keep losing the cursor here.
Oh, man.
Princess Tessa says her husband's from Wisconsin too.
Oh, that's awesome. Where in Wisconsin? We're from the Milwaukee area.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you guys? So you don't really mind the winter up there, do you?
I mean, there's a reason we keep moving to Florida. No, the cold does bother us anyway. We don't like to live where the air hurts our face.
She's a tomahawk.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit away from us.
Hello, Susan. Joined late, but I have family in West Bend.
That's crazy. I feel like I don't get to talk to people that even know Wisconsin that well.
Yeah.
He has family there too.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh, man.
So does Duncan? Does he have family in Florida right now or out in California?
Yeah, it's kind of wild how it works. So we moved. Well, we haven't lived back in Wisconsin since 2016 because we did Denver, Florida. But my parents had been trying to sell their house in Wisconsin for a long time. They were, and they just happened to sell it. They had been wintering in Florida for a while, and then they finally sold their house at the same time we were moving back in 2018. So they moved just 3 weeks after we did. So when we drove our stuff back to Florida, we went Denver to Milwaukee to Florida because I still had stuff at my parents' house. And they're like, if you want it, you got to come get it. So we stopped there on the way, and then they joined us 3 weeks later. Duncan's mom moved with us. She actually lives with us, the one that's a cast member. She has never lived outside of Wisconsin before, so she's just been living with us as she figures out her retirement life. But it's great because the dogs never have to go in their kennels now, so it's a built-in puppy sitter.
How long has she lived with you?
Since we moved here, so 2018.
Boy, I've never seen her in the.
Really? Maybe. I mean, she does work. We all work weird hours because she works at Disney's, and those hours aren't normal either. But she's custodial at Animal Kingdom, so
yeah, she's been in your, like, whenever you guys go out to eat.
Yeah, she's
okay.
like She doesn't come to the parks a lot with us because we usually just go for a few hours on the spur of the moment. So she's not usually in like those vlogs, but she definitely is in the restaurant and lounge reviews because she's our resident foodie.
Okay, I think we're going to start wrapping this up because normally we do this for a half hour.
Yeah, we try to keep it about a half hour.
Yeah, so this has been great. We love to let other people know about other channels. So thank you so much, Katie, for joining us.
Yes.
And for all of you that have joined, her YouTube channel is We Can Show You the World.
It's linked down below.
And also make sure you keep, go subscribe to her channel because her and Duncan are going to Disneyland.
Yes.
From what, Thursday?
We're leaving Thursday. Yep, we'll be there a week. We cannot wait to share Avengers Campus with everybody. So
yeah, so make sure you just see, I can't talk. So go subscribe to their channel and also subscribe to their Instagram page so that way you guys can keep updates of where they're going in Disneyland. So that'll be great.
Yep.
Hello, Malik Adventures.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So yeah, so what else? So so next week what we're going to be doing, we're going to be featuring DVC. We're going to be talking just DVC chat. So anybody that is watching that or whatever, if you guys want to join us in chatting, even if you want to even join in with our live stream, just reach out to us. So that way we can just throw you the little link and you can just pop right in and we can talk about DVC. So yeah, so I think that's it. So we're all going to go say bye, I guess, for now.
Remember, you're never too old
to be young.
To be young.
We'll see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
All right. Okay.
Okay.